What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to do a quick video about using pedals as outboard gear with your DAW. So this is something I read about in the recording article and decided to give it a try. And it seems like a really cool technique because outboard gear can be expensive and hard to get a hold of, but most guitar players are going to have some pedals hanging around, and when you use them in this configuration you can get some interesting sounds out of them. So I'm going to show you the setup I'm using and then we'll go over to the computer and do some examples. Let's check it out. So what's essentially happening here is I'm taking a just 1/4 inch line out of the back of the Focusrite Sapphire, out of I believe input 6, and then sending that down to my pedal board, where we're going to be messing around with these distortion pedals, using them to kind of crisp up and compress a snare drum, and then using the delay in the chorus to add some air to the vocals and kind of, some thickness to them. Then this is of course running back into my preamp and then again into the Focusrite Sapphire. So this is also the typical setup that you would use for really any type of outboard gear. So now that you have a basic idea of my routing setup, let's head over to the computer. Okay, so here we have our session set up with our example vocal sample that we're going to be using. Just doing a little bit of EQ and compression on that, and it's going to sound like this.
You say you'll stick around, all the while dream of leaving town.
It's kind of a basic line that we're going to work with. Then we also have a drum sample that we're going to use, in this case just the snare drum. And both of these are going out the line 5 and 6 bus. I've got the bus pulled down a little bit so we're not blowing out the effects that we're using. And then I have this all looping back and coming in input 3, as we've seen. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and record some of that vocal sample with our chorus and delay pedal and see what we can get.
You say you'll stick around, all the while dream.
It's pretty fun to kind of mess with the parameters of these pedals as it's recording. You can kind of get like a live mixing vibe. It's pretty cool.
You say you'll stick around, all the while dream of leaving town.
Start to get a little wild with it here, but it's part of the fun with this method. And I really like the way this sounds. The delay pedal and chorus have kind of a thicker and almost dirtier sound to them that I think really gives it a lot of character. It sounds a little less sterile and precise than some of the digital delays, and it just helps when you're trying to get more thickness in your mix. As you can see soloed, it already sounds fantastic, very full.
You say you'll stick around.
This can be recombined with the original vocal track to give it a very thick sound, and you can use it as kind of a chorusy double effect. Really cool.
Dream of leaving town.
Alright, let's jump down to the snare drum and try out those distortion pedals. As you can see, it's a very crunchy sound we're getting. Now I'm going to throw on some effects just for fun. And as you can see, the distortion pedal gave it a very nice kind of crushed and compressed sound. Something that could be useful when you combine it with the original snare tone. And I'm getting a little crazy there, just throwing on those delay and chorus pedals, because why not? I just want to kind of demonstrate what you can do, and maybe you want to get a delay going for a reggaeton track. Definitely give this method a try if you have some guitar pedals laying around. It can create a lot of cool new textures in your mix and give it a lot of character. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.